baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
A baby panda wrapped in a blanket. Part 1.
The next stop is Mushroom Avenue. Please exit through the rear door.
A bus pulled into a station. The doors opened, and a polar bear got on. Her head covered with a calico flower scarf, a calico flower handbag draped over her arm, and a baby bear all bundled up and tucked snugly in her arms. Black Bear rose hastily to offer his seat.
Ma'am, have this seat here, please.
The polar bear shook her head politely, covering the baby bear with her hand.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Oh, have a seat.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Please, have a seat.
No thanks. I'm...
Sit.
Black Bear pulled Polar Bear towards him and pinned her to the seat.
That's better. You're holding a baby. Think about what could happen if you fall.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Sheriff Labrador said we should offer help to those in need.
Sheriff Labrador?
Polar Bear turned pale at the sound of that name.
Yep, Sheriff Labrador and I are good friends.
Without even noticing Polar Bear's expression, Black Bear grinned and looked down at the baby bear in Polar Bear's arms.
Wow, how lovely! I've never seen a baby polar bear before.
Suddenly, Black Bear became puzzled momentarily.
Huh? It seems like your baby isn't sleeping well. Look at the two big dark circles around his eyes.
Well, yep.
Polar Bear pulled the small blanket together over the baby bear, turned sideways to block Black Bear's view, and held the baby tighter in her arms.
What a mean lady. She won't even let me see the baby.
Black Bear, pouting unpleasantly, stood quietly on his tiptoes and craned his neck to peek at the baby in Polar Bear's arms.
Oh, what a cute baby. But I feel something's not right with those two big dark circles around the baby's eyes.
At that moment, the baby bear woke up and started crying. That startled Polar Bear, and she angrily gave the baby bear several spanks on its tiny body. She even put her hand over the baby's mouth.
Oh my! Polar Bear is so mean to the baby!
Black Bear glared angrily at Polar Bear. All of a sudden, a thought seemed to strike him. Then, beads of cold sweat formed on his forehead.
Wait, only pandas grow black eye patches like that. That's not a baby polar bear at all. If my guess is right, it is a...
Black Bear felt as though his mind had never been so preoccupied with something before. Then a voice came to mind.
Need help?
Feel free to ask Sheriff Labrador.
Black Bear's eyes lit up. He took out his telephone.
Hello, Sheriff Labrador. I suspect there's been a baby theft.
And then...
The next stop is Dream Mall. Please exit through the rear door.
Before Black Bear could react, a white figure zoomed past him. It was Polar Bear.
Hey, wait, I'm getting off. It's Dream Mall. Come quickly, Sheriff Labrador.
Black Bear hurried off the bus after Polar Bear. With just a few long strides, Black Bear sprang on Polar Bear and seized her by the arm.
Stop right there!
Polar Bear tried to pull her arm back, but Black Bear was too strong.
Drat! I can't let this stupid bear ruin my plan. How do I get rid of him? Oh, right! This black bear doesn't look very clever. I know how to handle him. What do you want?
Polar Bear blinked and squeezed out a few tears, then began crying loudly.
Somebody help me! This black bear is trying to take my baby! Help!
Huh? Why are you crying?
Startled, Black Bear almost relaxed his grip. Passers-by gathered around them as soon as they heard Polar Bear's cry for help.
What? I can't believe someone would dare to steal a baby in broad daylight!
Hey, let her go, Black Bear!
The onlookers dished out criticism to Black Bear, and several strong animals stepped towards Black Bear.
What are you gonna do to me?
Polar Bear couldn't help but curl the corners of her mouth and smirk at the sight, tears still clinging to her face.
Serves you right for being so meddlesome.